Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing reading for sign of Libra, and keep in mind that this does not resonate for every Libra. If you'd like a personal reading, it's going to be the first link in the description down below. Repeat that, first link in the description down below for a personal reading. You'll also find much other things there in the description. You can find my Etsy shop, which has my tarot and my oracle cards on there. A bunch of things there on my Etsy shop in the description down below. Simply go check that out, go in there, go buy something, really appreciate that. I also find my shirt store, my website, different social media platforms I'm on, as well as Patreon. All that's in the description down below. If you'd like donating to the channel, feel free to do so. I do appreciate donations here. So Libra, let's see what Spirit has in store for yourself. So Libra. I have one falling out, so we'll take it. For 30. Number 7 with Prometheus. Sacrifice. Number 21 with Pan. Nature. We have freedom. As well, it's the first card. So we have Dionysus. Start with number 7. Says Prometheus is a rebel, a hero, and a champion for humankind. When Zeus overthrew Kronos, creating a new world order, he viewed humans as slaves. Prometheus, however, viewed humans as more. He stole fire from the heavens and gave it to humankind. The power to use and control fire meant power, freedom, and independence for humans. The gift of fire brought light, warmth, and food. As a punishment for doing this, Zeus had Prometheus hung upside down, and every day an eagle ate his liver. Every night Prometheus' liver grew back, and the process began again. As a sacrifice for a higher gain is at hand. On a deeper level, we already know this. The necessary sacrifice may be comfort, safety, pride, or the need for an instant gratification in the form of money, attention, or approval. We must sacrifice the requests and desires of our egos for a higher cause and greater gain. We need to put ourselves in an uncomfortable position for a time in order to reach this higher goal. The richness of living in our truth and living with integrity will far outweigh any discomfort. To live in this way is to be a true hero. The myth of Prometheus is about fighting for a higher cause without promise of fame, riches, or glory. The act in its own reward, and the consequences are acceptable. What do you believe in? Do you compromise your beliefs so that you can be safe and comfortable? When you contribute to something greater than yourself, do you wait for and expect a reward, or is the act enough for you? Are you willing to maintain your integrity, no matter the cost? What do you need to give up at this time? What is keeping you stuck? Are you ready to live your greatest potential? These are all the questions to consider at this time. If you're bored, stuck, too comfortable, or have lost a sense of greater meaning in your life, it may be time to make some firm decisions. If you're currently making decisions, you must reflect on how your decisions will affect others. You need to make a sacrifice for the greater good, and the right path is usually the most uncomfortable yet fulfilling direction to go in. Remember that you will only feel a temporary discomfort during the transition. Even Zeus allowed Chiron and Hercules to free Prometheus once he had served enough time. Decide to be a hero now and rise above all mundane attachments. Strive to contribute to the greater essence that runs through all things. Alright, there's something here they may need to let go of. Alright, this could be a lot of different things. Alright, but really standing in your truth here, Libra, is what it's talking about. Standing in your true path, no matter what people say to you, what they do, or what happens after that. Just living in your true self. Alright? That's my message here. Or for like the greater good. of Pan. Although Pan's parentage is unclear, he is usually described as the son of a nymph, and possibly Hermes or Apollo. He is half goat, half man. As a wild fertility god of the forest and nature, he represents humankind's base animal nature. Pan has a heavy scent of animal and earth and expresses the raw and wild aspect of nature. Since Pan is a playful god who is also known for his masterful ability with the reeds we call panpipes. Since this is a time to connect with nature, both your own true nature as well as the wild and natural places of this earth. What is it that makes you feel connected to yourself? What do you love to do? What are you passionate about? What is it that brings you energy and excitement? Let go of your personal insecurities and judgments of others, and allow the part of you that is wild and free to express itself. See, it's really like expressing yourself, Libra. Alright? It's the main thing here. Not worrying about the cause of it, alright? Like how people view you or things like that. Also connecting more with nature here. This may be a time to take a break from the stresses of life and the process of being productive, both at school and at home. Your soul may be calling you to let go and remember what is beautiful, wild, and free in life. This doesn't mean abandoning all responsibility. It means that there is a time and place for everything. When you lose touch with yourself, getting caught in routine, stress, pressure, and duty, you stop seeing what is true and amazing about yourself in life. Take this time to free yourself from the pressures. Have some fun, do what fulfills you and brings you joy and passion. Connect with nature and the outdoors. Rediscover your own nature and personal sense of freedom and your connection to life. Alright, Libra, another thing I want to point out is these are these gods connecting with you. Alright, they're more than just messages. These are gods connecting with you. I think I forgot to say that. So yeah, doing what fulfills you. Dionysus is the son of Zeus and the mortal Semele. While Semele was pregnant with Dionysus, Hera, disguised as an old woman, convinced Semele to make Zeus prove he was a god. Semele asked Zeus to swear an unbreakable oath to grant her a favor. He agreed, and thus was forced to reveal his true nature when she demanded it. Zeus appeared as a lightning bolt, and its fire consumed Semele. Zeus saved Dionysus by sewing him into his thigh until it was time for him to be born, giving Dionysus 2 births. Since Dionysus is a wise god of nature, vegetation, wine, and music, he embodies the ecstasy and intoxication of unity and the dissolving of barriers. He is known as a liberator, freeing humankind from the chains of mundane through music, wine, madness, and ecstasy. Since ecstasy is the transcendence of the ordinary state, is an altered state of consciousness, a type of trance that moves us beyond our own self-awareness into a unified awareness. This state heightens our thought processes, intensifies our emotions, expands our spiritual awareness, and enhances our physical abilities. This Dionysus instigates the trance that ushers us into his realm of ecstatic awareness. Dionysus represents the freedom of the senses and the liberation of civil and dutiful mind. His appearance in your card signifies a deep connection to art, music, and poetry, and points you towards obtaining freedom through catharsis. Alright, so Libra, maybe this is telling you to go, do something with art. Express yourself that way. Maybe sharing with people, with the world, expressing your truth, how you feel, what you're wanting to do. It feels like even through nature as well, incorporating that in your... Maybe that's part of your true path and what may be telling you to do here. Alright. If your life has become overwhelmed by mundane routine, thought, and existence, Dionysus is here to shake you awake. This is a time for freeing your senses and finding your true voice, your dance. It is time to break free from the rules of the civil world, to find your own way instead. If you're drawn this card, liberation is at hand. The key to this liberation will come through deep catharsis, an intense, climatic, emotional experience that leaves you feeling renewed, revitalized, and reborn. The experience will smash the psychological barriers that bind you. This is what the ecstatic realm of Dionysus provides. The experience of religious or spiritual ecstasy. The total experience of unity with all that is. The ecstatic experience of God within and without. Alright, Libra. That is the messages for you. That is the beings with you. So let's get to growing some charms for yourself. So you have the number 1. Alright, number 1 can be like new beginnings. Libra, maybe the number 1 has a deeper significance to you as well. You have Hathor. You have Ra. You have Aries, so you could have those placements, one around you. You have Serapis Bey, which is Ascended Master of Light, which you're connecting to. You have this Dragon Moon Star. This can be a symbol of Kuan Yin here. We have these 2 dragon lovers, one being fire, one being water. You have the Sun Beetle, which you connect to, so you connect with the Sun and the Beetle. Libra, we have Thoth. You have this Moth and Moth Girl. Connecting with the Moth, Libra. Moth is connected to the Moon, which we do see that there with this Dragon Moon. Moth is spiritual initiation, transformation, awakening of psychic gifts and abilities. There we have rewards coming in, Libra. Their success, even though it feels like things may be still. Alright? But, either way. That's all I have for you. Like I said, first link in the description down below. My personal reading. Also got my Etsy shop. If you want to go buy something, really appreciate that. And if you want to see more content, don't forget to like, subscribe. Bye guys.